Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to prepare for and pass an internship interview. Now, regardless of the company that you are being interviewed for, please do make sure you watch this tutorial from beginning to end, because I promise you it is going to make a massive difference to your preparation and your performance at the intern interview. Now, this is what I'm going to cover during this training tutorial, and these are the reasons why you should watch it from beginning to end. I'm going to give you some brilliant tips for passing your intern interview. I will also give you a number of sample internship interview questions. These are the common questions that are being asked during intern interviews right now. I will also give you suggested answers to those common internship interview questions. I will also tell you the qualities that the interviewer is looking for. Now, the qualities that you need to demonstrate during your intern interview are entirely different to the ones that you would give during a regular job interview. And also, I will tell you 3 questions that you need to ask at the end of your internship interview. Now, before I get into all of that, I just want to give you a very warm welcome to this internship interview training tutorial. As I say, my name is Richard McMunn. That's me there in the center. And I've been helping people for about 20 years now to pass their interviews. And I'm going to do that during this tutorial by giving you top scoring internship interview questions and answers. Please do join our community by clicking the red button below the video and subscribe to the channel. We have about 237,000 subscribers now, and many of you are passing your interviews as a result. Please make sure you also turn on the all-important notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the weekly videos I'm uploading. Also, please do give the video a like. Thank you very much. That tells me that you enjoy the content, and I will therefore create more for you. Thank you very much indeed. So let's get into the internship interview questions and answers tutorial. Now, the first thing that I need to cover is those all-important qualities. So what are the qualities that the interviewer is looking for from people at internship interviews? First of all, an enthusiasm for the internship. So some people think, oh, I've just got to go through this intern, I don't really want it, but you're going to be different. You need to show a high level of enthusiasm. Remember, they are taking you on. They don't need to do that, but they are taking you on. And they want to see that you are therefore enthusiastic for this internship. Also, a willingness to learn whilst you are there. Now, during some of the answers that I'm going to give you in a second, we are going to tell the interviewer how willing you are to learn whilst you are there within the internship. Also, they are looking for team working capabilities. The fact that you are going to get involved with the other members of their already established team during the internship and learn from other people. You also need to demonstrate that you have a passion for your future career. A passion for your future career. And also, we want to demonstrate the qualities of professionalism and punctuality. You need to be able to demonstrate all of these different qualities during your internship interview. So how do we do that? Well, let's get into the internship interview questions and answers. Please take notes as I go along. So I'm going to give you the intern question. I'm then going to give you a tip or a couple of tips for answering it, and I will then give you an example internship interview question response. So the first one is, tell me a bit about yourself. So this will be the first question during your intern interview. So we want to get off on a positive footing. So my tips, in your answer to this question, show you are a passionate person who wants to build the solid foundations for a future career. Show you are an active person and that you have a desire to continually learn and develop. So those are the things that we want to cover in our answer. So here we go. Here is my suggested answer to the internship interview question. Tell me a bit about yourself. I believe I am an enthusiastic person who genuinely wants to develop the necessary skills and qualities to have a successful career and future. I am genuinely a positive person. I keep myself active, and I want to learn from more experienced people than myself, so I can build the necessary work qualities and traits that are attractive to future hiring managers. I am someone who understands you have to work hard to achieve what you want in life. And I feel that by undertaking my internship with your company, it will allow me to build the foundations necessary for a successful future career. That is a brilliant answer to that very first internship interview question. Tell me a bit about yourself. The second question that I want you to prepare for is, why do you want to intern here? So why do you want to come to this company for your internship? So, a couple of tips. Give reasons that are attractive to the interviewer. So think about them in your response. So the reasons might be that you want to develop a strong work ethic, you want to improve team working skills, and also learn from more experienced members of staff in a company that is aligned to your own future career goals. So these are really good reasons to give for the intern interview question, why do you want to intern here? Here is my suggested answer. I want to intern here primarily for 3 reasons. Firstly, I feel your business is aligned to my future career goals, and I will get to learn invaluable skills that will help me in the future. Secondly, it is clear you have a wealth of experience at this company and you have strong work values and ethics. I want to use my time wisely during the internship and get as much out of it as possible. If I undertake my intern here, I am confident that will happen. Finally, one of the main reasons for undertaking this internship is I want to develop the necessary work skills and values to excel in my future career. Working here will allow me to develop those skills and values for sure. Another great answer to another internship interview question, which is, why do you want to intern here? And I like the fact that you are really showing a level of passion there. Those all important qualities that I spoke about at the beginning, you are demonstrating them there. And also you are explaining that they have a wealth of experience, they've got strong work values and ethics, and you want those as part of your core attributes for the future. Next question that we want to prepare for is, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Now, this is a difficult question. We can all give off a number of strengths that are attractive to a hiring manager or interviewer, but it's the weakness one that we have to be careful with. So my tip for you when responding to this intern interview question, what are your strengths and weaknesses, is give 3 strengths and just 1 weakness. So good strengths to give are the fact that you are organized, you are self-motivated, which means you don't need much supervision, and you have a passion for learning. Those are 3 really good strengths to give. Now, when you give your weakness, tell the interviewer you are trying to improve on that weakness, but don't give them a weakness that could be damaging to your chances of getting this internship. So, here is my suggested answer. My weakness is I sometimes spend too much time on the details, which can slow me down when trying to get things completed quickly. The weakness is born out of simply wanting to do a perfect job, but I am learning to get things finished faster while still maintaining high standards. My strengths include the fact I am very well organised and I can plan my work accordingly. I am also self-motivated and I don't need much supervision, and I also have a natural passion for continuous learning and development. That is a brilliant answer, and what you will notice about my response there is I give the weakness first and I finish with my strengths. And I think that's important because you are finishing on a high. So we have basically turned around the question. We are giving them the weakness and then the 3 strengths. That's a very powerful answer. Next interview question for your internship interview. How would your friends describe you in 3 words? Now, this is a tricky one because, again, we could all say, my friends think that I'm, very positive, enthusiastic, I am great. But here's my tip for answering this question. Be honest in your answer. You don't have to give 3 brilliant words. You could actually give 2 positive words or traits that your friends would describe you by, but then give them one that identifies you are willing to learn. Let me give you 2 answers to this question. How would your friends describe you in 3 words? I believe they would describe me as someone who is honest, someone who is loyal, and also possibly someone who can be sensitive at times. My sensitivity is a positive trait in many ways, as it means I genuinely care about my family, my colleagues, and also my friends. Here is answer option number 2. I feel they would describe me as hardworking, someone who is conscientious, and also someone who has high levels of integrity. I like to do things the right way, and I also believe you only get what you want in life through hard work, dedication, and commitment. So 2 really good answers there, and you can pick which one is applicable to what your friends would say about you. Next internship question that I want you to prepare for is, what do you plan to do during your internship? So my tip for this is show the interviewer you have a plan in place already of what you intend to do whilst you're there. Now, this shows you are organised and that you want to get the most out of your time whilst with the company. So you are not just going through the motions, I've got to do an internship. You are looking to get as much out of it as possible, and you have a plan in place. So that's the important word. I want to say, yes, I've got a plan in place and this is what I intend to do. So here is my suggested answer to the internship interview question. What do you plan to do during your time here? I plan to get the most out of my time with your company during this internship in 3 ways. I want to first and foremost contribute to your company by being productive and helping the team where possible. I also plan to learn from you how this industry works and what has made you successful as a company. Finally, I plan to learn invaluable work skills and values that will help me throughout my future career. So you can write down those words that I've put in capitals, which combine your plan of what you are going to do during your internship. Next question is, what are your plans after you finish this internship and you graduate from school? So my tip for this is, unless you have definitive plans to work elsewhere, say you are open to working for their organisation in a specific role. Now, it often happens that interns end up back at the company they completed their internship with. And there's nothing wrong with saying, I'm open to that, because then that shows that there's a benefit to them, that if you are really good during your internship, there might be an opportunity for you later on once you graduate. So here is my suggested answer to this internship interview question. To be truthful with you, I am very much open to working here for your company in the role of, and then you would insert the job title. I carried out my research before applying for this internship, and you are clearly a forward-thinking and innovative company who has very high standards and ambitious plans for the future. This is an industry that excites me, and I think it has a great future ahead. Providing you are happy with my performance during the internship, and there is space for me here, I would very much like to get my career underway with your company if the opportunity arises. So that is attractive to them. So what I do with a lot of my suggested answers is that I look to add a benefit to the interviewer, and that's what you're doing there. There is a possibility that if they're happy with you and you like it as well, that you would work for them. Because why would they not want you? If you are really good during the internship and you show a great work ethic, high standards, and you're willing to learn from others, then why wouldn't they want you back? Because they know what you're like. So, questions to ask in your internship interview, because they will say, do you have any questions for us? Here's 3 brilliant questions to ask at the end of your internship interview. So what plans do you have for me during this internship? Obviously, you've already told them what you would like to do. So you are now asking, what would they like you to do? So what plans do they have for you? Second question, in your experience, how could I get the most out of my time here during the internship? So they will have had many other people there during interns, and they will be saying, this is what you need to do during your time there. So that demonstrates that you really do want to get the most out of your time, and you're asking for their help in their experience. How could you get the most out of your time? And then finally, what are the future plans for your company over the next 5 to 10 years or so? That shows that you're interested in what they're doing and moving forward. And again, you are willing to learn as you go along. Now, if you want more help, please click that link in the top right-hand corner. It will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 21 great answers to interview questions in PDF format. This will help you for your internship interview and also future job interviews. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you. And also please give the video a like. If you have any questions, put them in the comments section below the video and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Look, I love teaching you how to pass your interviews. I hope you've enjoyed that. And I wish you all the best for passing your internship interview. Have a brilliant day. Thank you very much.